Hello, hello, hello. This is Mongo. Welcome, guys, to day number 3 of the 14 Monstrous Nights of Halloween. Today we have another movie for you guys, The Black Scorpion. Now, fair warning, when I was a kid, this movie scared me a lot. Our story begins with a string of mysterious disappearances and murders in the countryside of Mexico. It is soon discovered very quickly and violently that the perpetrator is a giant scorpion from beneath the earth that has been brutally eating and murdering these people and their livestock. Now, of course, this scared me very much as a child. I think most people are very afraid of scorpions and spiders, and when they're made gigantic, even more so. But I digress. Our heroes and our main cast of characters soon discover that these scorpions have been preserved under the earth, have been protected, and have been growing in a very special environment. And thus our main cast come together in an effort to find the source of this nest of giant scorpions, which is inside a volcano in Mexico. Soon they discover a hidden world of danger filled with giant bugs and, of course, giant scorpions. Eventually they decide that they have to destroy this nest entrance to the outside world, and thus they begin this process in trying to contain these giant monsters. But of course, with these movies, the first solution is not always successful, and thus the giant scorpions find another way up to the surface, this time hungrier than ever. And they do it in such a frightening fashion that I am getting goosebumps on my arms right now. Obviously, the effects might not hold up to today's standards, but seeing these scorpions grabbing tiny little people in their giant claws is horrific and scary as all hell. But I digress again. Now the scorpions continue their rampage, and it is up to our main cast of characters to try and reconvene and recontain these gigantic monsters, or it will be the doom of Mexico and soon the doom of North America as a whole. Now, folks, if I haven't made it apparent already, this movie gives me the heebie-jeebies. It makes me makes me cringe just because of how uncomfortable it makes me. But The Black Scorpion is a wonderful little movie that really kind of captures your imagination. You have a good cast of characters. The monsters, they kind of look goofy sometimes when they're close up, like in this picture. But when they're moving in the stop motion animation that they have, it is frightening. And I love this movie. I would definitely recommend it to any fan of horror movies, especially those older movies where it's always a giant bug or something that attacks. And folks, that's about all I have to say on this movie. I recommend it to you guys, and I recommend joining us again on the next Monstrous Night of Halloween.